Happy Monday, everyone. It is February 24th, which means we are getting closer day by day to NASCAR 25. You guys, I watched the previous video like crazy. Sorry I wasn't uploading, basically, what? Did I upload Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I don't even know because I was busy, obviously, with the weekend and all the NASCAR stuff. So I apologize for not uploading, but you guys watched that video like crazy, and everyone is really excited. I saw everything on Twitter, all the viral tweets that people are really excited for the game. So that is great to see. I'm a little bit sad that I'm not part of that viral tweet, but I'm not really tweeting anymore, so that's not really kind of what I do. But you guys know this channel, you guys know me. I do want to hype up this game as much as possible, but also want to talk about what you can expect, because I also think that's very important. And what I mean by that is it's February 24th. You know, we're gonna approach March here really soon, which is that key little moment of around 6 months before the release of the game, because this game is scheduled to release in September. Now, iRacing will constantly tell you fall, but they are definitely aiming for September. I don't know what it is about September. Like, all the NASCAR Heat games released, what, second week of September? Like September 13th, somewhere around there. I don't know what it is about mid-September. I really don't. I mean, I guess the playoffs start right around there, yeah, but I don't know. I don't get it. But that is when they're going to release the game if all goes to plan. And before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to all the Patreon members. We have a few new ones today. If you want to help support the channel, Patreon in the link description down below, or just get something from Moser Racing, use the links in the description down below. Nick and Nerdy Chimera, thank you so much. Nick Porter, Nerdy Chimera, thank you so much for supporting the Patreon. You guys are absolutely best. Make sure you join the Discord as well. Discord link is over there as well. So let's talk about NASCAR 25. We have had 4 dev diaries so far. We had the first dev diary where they just, you know, talked about how they were going to make the game and everything like that. You know, we're Papyrus, we're NASCAR Racing, we're iRacing. It's, you know, introducing themselves to someone that doesn't know about Papyrus, because that is who iRacing were before iRacing obviously was created. You then had dev diary number 2 where they talked about iRacing and the power of iRacing and what they can use because they are iRacing, all the technology that they've built over the years. And again, everything that was built back on a PC game, NASCAR Racing 2002, NASCAR Racing 2003, NASCAR Racing 2, 3, 4, all these games that Papyrus made, that's all the backbone of what this game is going to be. You know, the NASCAR Heat games also back in the day, if you want to go more on a console side, the NASCAR Heat games back in the day. But, you know, they just wanted to hype up iRacing and, you know, basically saying, we've been here the whole time, and now the NASCAR license is back home where it belongs, where all, you know, people my age, you know, that were playing video games back in the day, actually people older than me, because I didn't really grow up with those games. I was 5 years old when NASCAR Racing 2003 came out, 6 years old, somewhere around there, so I wasn't really playing those games yet, but, you know, Dale Jr. grew up on those games, and a lot of people in their 30s now grew up on those games, and hey, we made the best NASCAR games back in the day, and now we're finally back. That's kind of what Dev Diary number 2 was about. And then we had Dev Diary number 3. I'm sorry, I thought there was 4 Dev Diaries. I guess it's 3. They talked about the tracks as well and stuff like that in Dev Diary number 2, I think it was. And then Dev Diary number 3, which was the one they just released, actually, which they talked about career mode, right? Career mode was what they talked about. So there probably should be one more, and I'm going to take a guess and say driving physics, right? Probably. And funny enough, this is the one thing that iRacing has not talked about. They've not talked about the driving physics. Like, they have kept that really low. So I'm guessing that the next dev diary that comes out, which might be the final dev diary, there might be another one, who knows, but I'm guessing driving physics will probably be what they talk about. If not, I don't really know what else they could talk about. You're not going to talk about online in a dev diary. That's not, you're not going to talk about that, like online and how that you'd be releasing too many features and talking about it. You don't want to talk about that. So I'm going to assume they will talk about what happens on track, the actual gameplay. And that leads into what can we expect. With the next dev diary, can we expect gameplay? My rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen, has always been 6 months. 6 months is when you should see gameplay. Now, will they release gameplay? All I will say is they definitely should be releasing it soon. If they are going to be releasing in fall 2025, I would say be ready at the they're not going to release something, obviously, because they just released a dev diary a few days ago, but sometime in March, maybe early April, we never know, but sometime around there, I would definitely expect gameplay to be shown. I would expect to see a car on a racetrack, or them talking about setups or something like that, where they go into detail and they show that kind of stuff in a dev diary. So that is what to expect for NASCAR 25. It was also confirmed. I touched on this very briefly in the last video because I kind of already knew it was confirmed. Like there was enough hints and crumbs along the way that this game was coming to PC. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think the first official confirmation that this game was coming to PC actually came in that article that NASCAR that was released on iRacing, where it says coming to PC and obviously PS5 and Xbox Series X. And so that was, I guess, official confirmation that is coming to PC. Now, something very good to note here is that it's not coming to PS4. It's not coming to Xbox One. Finally, you know, we are gone from those days of having to always, you know, make the game compatible for the previous generation of consoles. The PS5, the Xbox, all this stuff, this was released now so many years ago. We're talking 3-4 years ago now, that if you guys don't have a PS5 or an Xbox, whatever the new Xbox is, like, come on, you got to upgrade. And the fact that it's going to be on PC is fantastic. And that also, to be fair, I was doubting that, me personally, just because conflict of interest, iRacing, console game. Do you want your console game to be on PC to then take people away from what is iRacing, right? But luckily enough, they are not worried about that. They probably see it as an opportunity where they will most likely advertise and promote iRacing a lot within NASCAR 25. We've already seen that with the iRacing truck that they showed off in the little UI cutscene before you head into your truck in career mode. So iRacing will be all over the place. They will likely promote iRacing a lot. They might even, I would expect maybe like a first time, you know, membership discount code, right? If you buy NASCAR 25 and you've never played iRacing before, maybe if you purchase NASCAR 25, they give you a special 30-day free trial of iRacing, or a 50% off 1 month of membership of iRacing, something to get you to iRacing. That's what I expect them to do, because if the game's going to be available on PC, game's going to be available on consoles, they will obviously try to find a way to get you to also go to their main product of iRacing. So that was very good confirmation that we saw, you know, NASCAR 25 coming to PC. Fantastic. I will be playing, I'm telling you guys right now, I'll be playing this game solely on PC. Which also brings the question of, will we have, cross-platform compatibility, right? So PS5, Xbox, and PC, will we be able to race across all three? This is something that they have not talked about, and they have not hinted at. I've seen nothing so far that there will be, you know, cross-platform compatibility. We don't know. Crossplay, as you like to see. I really don't know how that's going to go, and that's going to play a big part. That's going to play a big part as to whether you want to purchase the game on PC or whether you want to purchase the game on PlayStation. For example, I've been playing some FC25 recently, and it is, you know, crossplay, but you kind of, if you're a console player, you want to turn off crossplay via to PC players, because usually PC sometimes if the game's not optimized correctly, the game can actually perform significantly better on PC than on a console. What that means for a racing game is that sometimes your car, or just latency, whatever, it actually might be, you might be faster on PC, genuinely. You might just have, you know, quicker response times, everything like that, to make quicker inputs on a wheel or a controller, where maybe you don't want to make it crossplay, because then there's actually an unfair advantage. If you have PS5 and Xbox players competing against PC players and crossplay is enabled, I mean, just based off latency alone, like, you can have a significant advantage on PC. So there's a lot of factors here as to whether that's going to be an option. Will it be an option that it can be turned off, or will it just not be a thing at all? PS5 players play with PS5 players, Xbox players play with Xbox players, PC players play with PC players. We'll see how iRacing tackles that, because that is a kind of problem that they haven't had to deal with before. World of Outlaws just came to PC, but it didn't launch on PC, right? So we're gonna have a game here that is published by iRacing that is launched on PC and the next generation of consoles, or current generation of consoles. How are they going to handle crossplay? Will they want to enable it? Will they not? That is something that I'm very interested to see what iRacing does there. But other than that, guys, that's about it. Expect gameplay within the next month or 2 months. That's probably, I mean, if we get to the end of April and we've not seen anything, I would actually get a little bit worried. I'm pretty sure something will be coming within the next 2 months from iRacing. We will see some version of a trailer, gameplay. I wouldn't expect them, the way iRacing does things, I wouldn't expect a trailer, like some sort of marketing cinematic trailer. I would expect a dev diary, honestly. Like, could the final dev diary be called gameplay? Like, instead of just driving physics, could it be just simply gameplay? And they show what the UI looks like on the racetrack, and maybe a car running around Atlanta. You know, we'll see how that goes. The different packages, obviously, the different cars. We're gonna have to see the ARCA car, the truck car, the Xfinity car, and the Cup Series car, all modeled, all on a racetrack. How does the cockpits of each car look? Like, there's a lot of details that you could probably make, like, literally a 10-minute dev diary just on all the gameplay mechanics and physics, because this game is from the ground up, right? Everything needs to be explained from the ground up. We have no, it's a new game engine. It's not going to look like NASCAR Heat, because NASCAR Heat was on Unity. This game is on Unreal Engine, so it's going to be a completely different game engine. It's going to look completely different. Well, I'm very interested to see what they do, honestly, but expect that within the next 2 months. And then, yeah, just expect a solid game. I don't want to damper your expectations. I think you guys in the comments are really excited. I saw that in the previous video, but also a lot of you are very realistic. We're not expecting 10 out of 10 blow our mind, but what we are expecting is, hey, iRacing, you're going to do a good job. And, like, I'm comfortable with that, and we're expecting a good game. What I'm excited for is the future. This is what when iRacing took over, I wasn't even excited for NASCAR 25. I was excited for the future. Like, what would the end of this decade look like? You know, 2028, 2029, when iRacing is having a third and a fourth crack at it to see, like, what can they do with this game. I'm really excited to see what they do then. Like, I'm genuinely, like, I cannot wait to see what they do then. But for this game, I just want a good game. That's my expectation. I think that should be your expectation. And to support the developers, and if everything releases correctly and is bug free, which is very, you know, probably not likely, there will be bugs, but if they do a good job with the release and the game plays well and online works well, and there's a community that is created on NASCAR 25 separate to iRacing, you can have an iRacing community, but you can also have a NASCAR 25 community. That's going to be really cool, and that's honestly what I'm expecting. I'm expecting them to deliver. Really, I am. So that is what you should expect from NASCAR 25 over the next few months. We will definitely see gameplay very soon, and then the game will obviously release sometime in September or October if there needs to be a month delay. And the next dev diary should definitely be something about, hopefully, driving physics or gameplay, because I really cannot think of anything else that they would make a dev diary on. So what do you guys think in the comments down below? The hype is starting to build up. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow, February 25th. I will be turning another year older. Pain. I just want a nice cake, to be honest. So I'm going to go get myself a cake. I don't have any family or friends near me, so it's going to be a very lonely birthday. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to go get a cake and enjoy my damn cake. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another upload. Peace out.